안녕하세요.
你好.
你好.
여러분 안녕하세요.
Здравствуй.
How do you do?
Hello. 你好. 大家好.
大家好.
저는 삿포로를 너무 사랑합니다.
Hello everyone, you're listening to Sapporo Navigation provided by Sankakuyama Broadcast Station. I'm Kentake from Hokkaido University English Speaking Society and I am joined by Keisuke from Hokudai ESS as well. Hello, how are you doing today?
Hi, I'm good, but it's very cold outside, so it's really tough to go outside.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming to the studio for the first time.
Yeah,
it's
this
great
is the first time for me.
meet you in person. Thank you for listening to this program. We really appreciate the opportunity to be radio personalities. In this program, we will provide information about Sapporo. This program targets foreigners who live or stay in Sapporo and also Japanese who study foreign languages like us. You can listen to this program on the internet or application called Listen Radio. Please recommend this program to your friends. Phone number is 011-640-3331. Fax number is 011-640-3330. Email address is request@sankakuyama.co.jp. Now on to the music. This is Easy on Me by Adele. Thank you for listening to Sapporo Navigation. I'm Kentake and I'm joined by Keisuke from Hokudai. Okay, so I think I want you to do some brief self-introduction again. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So I'm Keisuke and I'm also a Hokkaido University student and it's really hard to study English. So I'm really appreciate to have this opportunity to talk in English in the radio.
Me too. Thank you so much for coming. So, when you study English, what kind of things do you use, or how do you study English?
Well, let me see. I use textbook to learn reading or listening, or sometimes to memorize vocabulary.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, also I use something very easy novel or something like that. These books are written for the children, maybe.
I see.
It's really interesting and it's really fun and it's really easy. So I can keep it reading for a long time, and I think it is good for me.
Yeah. Well, reading novel is my way of studying English too. Yeah, it is very, very good experience to immerse yourself in the world of English. So do you have any services or application that you can use to study English?
Yes. I use online English lesson.
Yeah.
That name is Native Camp. I use it to.
It's popular, right?
Yeah, maybe I think so. By this application, I can practice English, speaking English, because many people can study reading or listening or sometimes writing on textbook or something like that. But it is difficult to get an opportunity to speak English in English. That's why I use that.
So I heard that you can talk to foreign teachers 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, anytime, right?
Yes, anytime, yeah.
Whenever you want to. So that's great because I am here as well to study English. So it's great to share this kind of methods of studying English. All right, thank you for your self-introduction. Let's get to some of the news that we find interesting from this week or last week. So can I go first?
Okay, so this is my news.
Okay.
I watched The Founder, which is a movie. I think it's also maybe popular. Then it is a good reviews. And this movie is about McDonald's. This movie about the man who spread McDonald's all over the world. So it's really interesting. It's really America.
So it's a documentary?
Yeah.
Or a biography?
Like a biography, yes.
Well, where did you watch it? On Netflix?
On the Netflix, yes.
Okay.
Maybe we can watch it on the Amazon Prime, but I'm not sure.
So, what do you think was the key of success for this man?
He said that passion and passionate is really important.
Yeah.
To have a goal and to make effort or practice to achieve it.
So by the way, do you personally like McDonald's?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Which do you prefer, Moss Burgers or McDonald's?
Well, I like first French fries. It is the best.
Okay. All right. So let's get to my news. So this is from, information from Sapporo. Yeah. Sapporo Chamber of Commerce, Sapporo Shoko Kaigisho is now holding outside sauna in Sapporo City to revitalize the sightseeing business that is weakening because of the pandemic. The first event was held on the rooftop of Sapporo Sosei Square, and the second one will be held in Sapporo TV Tower. The theme of this event is Sauna no Machi Sapporo, or Sapporo, the city of saunas. Mr. Iura from Sapporo Chamber of Commerce says that I want this event to be a trigger for revitalizing Sapporo's sightseeing, industries, and economy. So did you know about this event?
Sorry, I don't know.
Yeah, like I searched on the internet like last 2 days ago, and I found this. Yeah, it looks interesting, but it sounds very cold. It is outside, so
Yeah.
When I read the detail, you have to wear the like swimsuit. Yeah, you can't go naked like outside, so you have to wear a swimsuit, and you can enjoy sauna on Sapporo TV Tower. I don't know how it's going to work, but it looks interesting. By the way, do you like saunas?
Well, when I go to the onsen, and usually onsen has a sauna too.
Yeah.
So I try it one time or second time when I go there. But I don't like it. But but sometimes it's good.
Yeah, I still don't know the goodness of sauna either. So I think I need to spend some more time. I have to grow older to know the joy of using saunas. But I think it's going to be a very, very great experience to get into sauna in Sapporo right now, because it's very cold, but inside the sauna it's very hot. So this kind of gap is what makes your blood run. So
Yes.
Well, I want to try sometimes, but I'm afraid that there will be a lot of grown-ups. I think I will be younger among them, so I think I will feel kind of awkward to be there. But I think it's a great idea to set this kind of sauna facilities inside Sapporo City. I think this is going to be an annual thing. I hope this will be held every year, so that more and more people can enjoy the Sapporo's winter as well as Sapporo's saunas and presumably climate. All right, thank you for sharing your news. Let's get to the next music. This is Telepath by Conan Gray. Information from Sapporo City on Sapporo Art Exhibition Sato Takeshi. In Sapporo Art Park in Sapporo City, we are currently holding Takeshi Sato's art exhibition. Takeshi Sato was born in Chitose City in Hokkaido and is now based in Sapporo City and Ishikari City. Since 1980s, he has been drawing desolate cities with the background of deserted landscapes. These paintings derive from the place Sato himself visited, which is the fortified town of Jaipur in West India. Especially the remains of astronomical observatory had a great deal of impact on his works. The inspiration from this site is what kept him continue painting silent cities on his white canvases, incorporating various motifs such as floating buildings, stone coffins, and collapsing towers in rays of sunlight. In this exhibition, we aim at expressing the walk of his life as a painter by exhibiting Sato's early works of portraits and interior paintings, as well as his unique paintings of urban landscapes and heavenly lays. We also try to review his whole art activities by showing not only paintings, but also his three-dimensional works, photographs, and poetry. Period is from October 9th, 2021 until January 10th, 2022. Opening hour is from 9:45 a.m. until 5 p.m. Admission fee is 1,000 yen for general public, 700 yen for university and high school students, and 400 yen for junior high school and elementary school students. Due to the pandemic, some of the schedules could be cancelled. or changed, make sure to check the website of Sapporo Art Park before visiting. For inquiries, please contact Sapporo Art Park Museum. Phone number is 011-591-0090. Okay, so we are back. As you said, it is getting colder and colder. And on 16th in November, it is about 7 degrees now. So, yeah. Do you think that, like today is much, much colder than yesterday?
Yeah, I think so. It's really cold. So when I wake up, it's really tough to get out of the bed.
Right.
It's because it's really cold.
My problem is that, during my sleep, I wake up because it's too cold. Sometimes my, feet are very cold. So in middle of the night, I wake up and I can't sleep for 30 minutes. That's what I don't like about winter. But there are also some good things about winter. What kind of things do you like about winter?
Well, what kind of things? Let me see. I think, the snow is sometimes right.
Yeah.
Yeah, just working is good, but every day I don't like it.
Well, you're from over here, right?
I'm from Kushiro.
Kushiro. Sorry. So you have watched snow for 20 plus years in your life, right? So do you still like snow? Living in Hokkaido for all of your life?
Well, I want to watch once a time every year.
Yeah.
But it's enough for me because in Sapporo, in Kushiro, we have snow about 4 months or 5 months.
Yeah.
It's really long.
Well, at least you're now living in the apartment, so you don't have to remove snow, right?
No, I don't have to do that.
Yeah. I can't imagine how difficult and how tiring it's going to be, to actually remove snow when you have a house. Well, for me, what I like about winter is that I will be able to see a beautiful night sky. When I was living in Shizuoka, the winter skies at night was so beautiful. But because now I'm living in Sapporo, which is a big city, the sky at night is kind of orange, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can't see any stars. That's what I don't like about living in the cities. Yeah, but that's also something that I like about winter, being able to watch stars. So in this section, we'd like to talk about stars in general and what kind of places we can go in Hokkaido to enjoy beautiful winter night skies. So, well, I've got 3 places that I listed here. But before getting to that, do you have any recommendations?
Oh, well, to be honest, I want to really know it because I like watching stars.
Yeah.
Because it's very interesting and I can relax.
Yeah.
But of course, as you mentioned that Sapporo is big city, so it is difficult to watch those stars at night. So I want to know that.
By the way, do you see so many stars in your hometown?
Well, yeah, compared to Sapporo and Kushiro, we can enjoy more stars.
Yeah.
But not so many.
Okay. Well, it's interesting, in Sapporo City, in Nakajima Park, there is a astronomical observatory, Tenmondai. And I don't know if it is used, but it's amazing that this kind of big city has observatory in a park. Okay, so let's get to the list. The first one is, of course, Shiretoko Mountains and Shiretoko Peninsula. Because there's no, human architectures and lights. I'm sure that anyone can see stars all year round. Actually, I went to Shiretoko 2 years ago to do one part-time job. It was a very, very hard part-time job, but at night I could see the stars. Yeah. Have you ever been to Shiretoko Peninsula?
Yes, I've been to there one time. Only one time.
Right. Was it in summer?
Yes, summer, and I don't remember the sky at night.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think even though I listed here, I think Shiratoko is a place that you can visit in summer.
Yeah.
I don't recommend going there in winter because it's bloody cold. Alright, the second one I listed is Tokachi Mountain Observatory. Tokachi Dake Tenmodai in BA Town. Yeah, I've never been there, but it looks good. Well, of course, you can enjoy the open field in Tokachi Mountain, Tokachi Dake. And I'm sure there will be so many stars there you can enjoy. The final one that I listed here is Shosanbetsu Tenbodai in Lumoe Shosanbetsu village. And this town is facing Japan Sea. So I don't know if it's going to make any difference, but yeah, it looks good. Shosanbetsu village, I've never been there, but yeah, I've been interested in a place called Lumoe. So yeah, I'm curious what I can see there. Have you ever been to Lumoe?
Sorry, I never.
Yeah. So when you live in Hokkaido, do you often like go around in like Hokkaido, or do you settle in one place?
I think I said one place.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you live in Sapporo or Hokkaido for a long time, we think we can go everywhere whenever I'm free.
Yeah.
So I don't go there many places in Hokkaido.
Yeah. Right. All right. So these are the 3 places you can visit in Hokkaido to enjoy some night starry skies. So what kind of... Okay, so I want to ask you a question. Why do you think that we like watching stars? This is like philosophical question, but...
Well, it's a really tough question, but it's interesting. And moreover, we cannot say that if you live in a big city or busy city.
Right.
So sometimes when you go to the camp or when you go to the countryside, it's you notice that there are lots of stars on the sky, and that's why we can enjoy it. Because
right. I think that's true. I also think that this is kind of it is like in our genes, like it is an evolutionary thing. Like our ancestors, like for thousands of years, they have been looking at the stars to navigate in the ocean, right? So I think looking at the stars makes us kind of feel peaceful. I think it is something that we got from our ancestors. So I think that's why people, especially people in the city, have to watch stars and look up the night sky so that they can like remember like what they are. Like when I look at the stars, I get this like very weird feeling, but at the same time it is a very pleasant feeling. Like for example, when I have problems and when I see the stars and think about the universe, my problems seem so small that I don't have to care about it anymore. So I wish that I would be able to see stars from time to time, even when I move to my next city, which is in Saitama Prefecture. It's a place that I'm going to work at. Okay, thank you so much for sharing your opinions on stars. Let's get to the next music. This is Colorado by Carol Bay. We are back again. In this section, we'd like to talk IT technologies. So there is notion that is gaining popularity, which is called metaverse. Have you ever heard of this word before?
Yes.
Yeah. By the way, the Facebook changed its company name to Meta. Yeah, it is kind of surprising to me. So, okay, so this is the explanation according to Wikipedia. According to Wikipedia, the metaverse is a hypothesized iteration of the internet supporting persistent online 3D virtual environments through conventional personal computing, as well as virtual and augmented reality headsets. Metaverse in some limited form are already present on platforms like VRChat or video games like Second Life. So do you know this like video game Second Life?
Sorry, I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't know that either, so I'm curious what it is like. So how about VR chat?
VR chat?
Yeah.
Yes, but I've never experienced
Yeah.
it.
I watched people playing VR chat on YouTube, and it was really like virtual reality. Like there is the world you can explore, and there are some people from all over the world, and you can like control your avatar and talk to people. Yeah, you can actually speak to them because you have the microphone. Yeah. So what do you think these, metaverse related technologies can be used for?
Oh, well,
First of all, do you play like video games like that are like related to metaverse?
I've never.
Yeah.
Because I don't play the video game or I don't play a game on the smartphone.
Right.
When I was a junior high school student, I did enjoy playing PlayStation 4 with my 3 or 4 with my friends. But when I became high school, I quit that and I tried to study to enter the university. And these days, I don't do that too.
But I think like some games like Minecraft is also a type of metaverse kind of games. I think. Yeah, you're at least in the world, in the different universe, and things like Animal Crossing, like those normally kind of games can be also metaverse related games. Yeah. Well, so how can we use this like metaverse technologies like other than games?
Well, maybe meeting instead of Zoom,
Yes.
or something like the online chat. Maybe some people use their metaverse or VR chat to communicate with other people.
Yeah, that's very likely. Like when we use Zoom, the only thing that we can see is the face, right? We can't see how their bodies are movements and how tall they are.
Yeah.
So when I use maybe like you don't actually see the actual person in like the VR chat, you see the avatar. But yeah, I think it's going to achieve more like, I don't know, casual communication, like without any awkwardness when you use this kind of metaverse technologies. Well, one thing that metaverse can be used for is education, I think.
Yes.
Like classes. If you think about history or geography, like in conventional education, you see the text and some pictures, right? But when you use the metaverse, you can actually go to places like, the pyramid or the Machu Picchu, and you can actually learn the history there by looking at it. There is this, very popular and famous Japanese saying that goes like, 百聞は一見にしかず, like, looking at it once is better than hearing about it 100 times. So if you use metaverse and you actually go to those places in like classes, then you can learn immediately. Like, and I think history is another thing. Like, for example, like a place like Heian-kyo, you don't really know what it is like. But when you actually be there in metaverse, then you can see what it is like, the city planning and all that kind of thing. And the another thing is real estate sector, like fudosan sectors. Yeah, I think some of the websites are already using this kind of AR technologies. Like you can actually see the inside of the houses or apartments. Because you have like this kind of like panorama views, right? So that's very interesting. But do you have any like concerns about like creating like a metaverse?
Well, I don't have any concern about it because honestly, I don't have much information about it, and I'm really interested to use new technology.
Yeah.
So
you're also studying robotics, information science.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that's very close to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, one concern that I have is this might, be an extreme form of social media, like, Twitter and Instagram. This is taken to the level of social media, and there might be some, bullying problems, like in metaverse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it is metaverse. Parents and grown-ups and adults cannot see what children are doing there.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is going to be a very scary experience, even though it is exciting at times. Do you know the movie called Ready Player One?
What is that?
It's like very much like metaverse concept. So there's this character who goes into the virtual reality, and he tried to achieve a mission, but it is all in the game. Yeah, well, I can explain like very good. If you watch it, you will enjoy it, I think. Yeah, I'm curious about how Facebook and other companies, information technology related companies, are going to make this metaverse a reality, like in coming years. Yeah, well, I'm sure that I have to keep up with some of these like new technologies, because I think I like writing or reading paper books to using those technologies. So yeah, I have to keep up with them. Okay, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts on this metaverse. Let's get to the next music. This is Come Through by Jeremy Zucker. Now we are back for the final segment of the program. It is not the end of quite. It is in the middle of November, and we are feeling that 2021 is coming to an end. How do you feel about it? Do you have any thoughts?
Well, yeah, it's really fast this year too.
Yeah.
And every year I feel that. And I'm a fourth year student now, so I will graduate soon. Next March. Next May. Next March.
March. Yes.
But February and March are spring vacation, so it's very soon.
Well, 2020 and 2021, which do you think was, went by faster?
Well, 21, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think 2021 was a bit longer than 2020, because I did many things there. Like I had my research, and I had my job hunting. So I feel like things were, 2021 was packed with events. So yeah, I feel that way. But do you feel that as you grow older, the time is passing rapidly?
I've heard that, but I don't feel faster or longer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm still 22. So
yeah. Well, obviously, in the COVID time, the time was much faster. The problem with online class is that you can't go anywhere. So the only memory you have is about your room. So if I go to many places, I can, mark those places and make it into my memory. But the only memory that I have from 2020 is my one-room apartment. So yeah, it's very difficult to structure, layered memories in my head. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about the New Year's days or shogatsu. So All Nippon Airways has announced that it increased its operator flights for New Year season in Japan, so that the number of flights would be almost the same as pre-pandemic. Yeah. So the aviation companies are now getting back to their normal course of their business. And according to the survey by Nihon Trend Research, operated by the company Nexa, 38% of people answer that they are planning to go back to their parents' home for New Year. The rate was 22 for the last year, so we can see an increase in number of people who intends to go home for New Year's Day. Yeah. So how about you? Are you planning to go back to your family?
Yes,
New Year's
maybe
Day?
I will go.
Yeah.
But I will use a bus or a train because my hometown is also in the Hokkaido.
Yes.
So I probably will not use a flight or.
But can you use the flight?
Yes.
So where are you going to get off? Like,
Kushiro Airport.
right. I didn't know that there was a airport in Kushiro. Yeah. Well, I'm planning to go back to my parents as well. The last time that I saw my parents and family was in March. So it's been more than half a year. So yeah. But it's looking good, right? The COVID situation is looking good. So
Yes.
I think more and more people might be assured to go back to their parents. Do you think that like seeing your family from time to time is important?
I think so because family is most important for me.
Yeah.
But I live far from my hometown, so it is difficult to see my mother, father, and my brothers. For me, it is super important to see families on the
I agree.
New Year days.
Do you talk to them like on the phone or like on Zoom?
Yes, I use Line to text, and of course, I sometimes talk on the line as a phone.
The other day, I taught my parents how to use Zoom. Yeah, and now they can use Zoom. Yeah, we talk on the phone from time to time. Yeah, it is good to have connection with family, not necessarily family, but also friends or old friends. Yeah, it's very difficult for me to reach my old friends from high school or junior high school because I have no contacts anymore. So, but hopefully when I go back to my hometown, I will be able to meet my old friends. Maybe, I don't know, eat somewhere. Yeah. So what do you think about this survey? 38% of people are planning to go back to their parents. And the last year it was 22%. There is 16% increase. Yeah. What do you think about this number?
Well,
do you think it's a lot?
Yeah, I think it's still little because already many people have got a vaccination, over 70%, and many people have already, and the number of COVID infected people is still low compared to the summer or before that. So I think more people want to go back to home.
Right. But I think that there are some people who don't want to go back to their parents. Maybe. I don't know what percentage of people are thinking about it the same way. Yeah. But yeah, as you said, 70%, more than 70% of people have been vaccinated. And I heard that there's going to be a booster vaccination from, I forgot, but yeah, at first for elderly people and maybe then younger generations. Do you think that you want to take booster shot?
Yes, because it's maybe booster shot is also for free, so I want to get it.
Right. Are you afraid of the side effects?
Well, I'm not really worried that because for me the side effect was not heavy.
Really?
I didn't have any fever.
Really?
One time or second time, so maybe third time is also okay for me.
Did you get it at the university?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, the temperature didn't go up at all?
Not.
Really?
Yeah. But of course, I feel a little bit tired.
Okay.
But no problem.
At first, in the first vaccination, my temperature got to 7.5, 37.5 degrees Celsius. And the second one, it got to like 39.0 degrees. And I had a headache, and I had like ache in my arm, and it was awful. Yeah, but if I had a chance to take a booster vaccination, I might take it. Yeah, I want to take it to make sure that I am completely like immune to virus. But I don't know about the side effects, how serious it can get. Well, of course, there are so many things that we don't know about this COVID-19. But I think this might have been a great lesson for all of us, like it was a chance to realize the importance of like human connection, like, the importance of like talking to your family. Yeah. I think we are, sort of lucky to have been experienced this like crisis at a younger, time, because like, like we have a lesson for our life after this. All right, let's go to the closing. The next program will be provided in Korean on November 26th. Next English program is on December 10th. The address is 札幌市西区8軒1条西1丁目2-5三角山放送局. So, Keisuke, how was the recording today?
It's really a fantastic time because this is the first time to come to the studio, so it's great experience for me.
Do you think it's different from talking online? Like,
yes, it's a little bit different.
Yeah, it's great to see like your face, when you talk to someone. So yeah, this is something that we can do, hopefully in the metaverse or in real life sooner. All right. Thank you so much for listening. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.